Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Flight Academy Season 3. As always, my name is Phil, and today we have the first quarterfinals of the Season 3 knockouts. As always, the format rules are in the description below. Slight difference to the group stages. We will have a sudden death. So if there's no winner at the end of 20 minutes, we will have a 5 minutes extra time. So look out for that in case it is drawing. But joining me for the first quarterfinals, we have
James. I can't think of an intro, but I'm here.
Hey James, welcome back. Looking forward to this. It should be an interesting matchup. It's a sequel matchup. So let's quickly run through those lists. So I somehow managed to make it to the quarterfinals. I've got Quick Draw with Fanatical Pattern Analyzer, Proton Rockets, Special Forces Gunner, Fire Control System, and the Shield Upgrade. But I've got a tricky opponent, don't I?
You do. You've got with a lot of things. So Conor has brought Wilson Teshlo in the Resistance Y-Wing with Pattern Analyzer, Ion Cannon Turret, M9G8 Astromech, Cluster Mines, a Shield Upgrade, along with the Wartime Loadout, Ion Torpedoes, and Homing Missiles.
Many tricks.
Yeah, two very kitted out ships. Some interesting stuff going to happen here, probably. We've got Quick Draw with, the extra shield, double tapping. Wilson's got all sorts of things he can do. He can do. I can't remember.
I think. I want to say Wilson's a she, but
he is actually. My bad.
It's always one of those things, though, isn't it? It's hard. Sometimes it's easy to
spacey names.
Yeah. So that was also a pretty poor first shot for me there. Thank you, M9G8.
An interesting position that you've ended up in. Are you all right with that cloud in front of you?
It's behind me.
You know what? You're right.
I'm facing the other way.
The turret's facing the other way.
Yeah.
I looked away to read off the list of things on the right-hand side of the screen and didn't notice.
Yeah. I mean, this, for me, was a matchup I was very wary of. Obviously, having watched the entirety of Group 3 being played in front of me, then seeing I was up against Conor, I was like, oh my god, I know what this ship can do. So trying to make sure I was in an ideal position to counter whatever was coming back at me was sort of front and center in my mind there.
Yeah, Quick Draw is very much I'm going to pick away at you, but Wilson's sitting there with a lot of health that you can't usually do that against.
Yeah, Wilson's there like, okay, you can pick away at me, but be
I'm
warned.
Going to sit here and take it.
Yeah, if I get myself in a position to have a nice shot, those shields that you're cultivating, you're going to lose them quite quickly. So, and yeah, Wilson went a lot slower than I expected there, but
you got room to maneuver again.
Yeah, absolutely. But it just, again, I just didn't know how to. I don't know how to approach this Y-Wing with so many. You don't want to get behind it because of cluster mines. You can't really get to the side of it because ion cannon turrets. You just need to.
You need to get to the other side of it.
Yeah, you just need to basically go straight at it and get as much damage in early as possible.
Or I guess maybe try and come in from the side but at distance so the cannon can't reach you?
Yeah, easier said than done.
And I guess with Quick Draw you still want to be maybe taking 1 damage, so you want to be in range of the ion cannon turret, but not in a way that you lose enough health to take an eye on.
A range 2 bubble would be quite nice. So take 1 damage, double tap, hopefully not get ionized, and then come back in would be quite good.
Ooh, range 2 through a rock. A Y-Wing has never seen so many green dice.
Oh, absolutely.
There you go, I don't even know if it needs it, does it? I guess fire control system for 1 reroll.
Fire control system for 1, just getting a crit in there. Could happen. I mean, we've definitely seen. Oh,
I didn't quite see those results. Did that actually
I
go
didn't
through?
quite see. No, it didn't by the look of
Okay.
it. But that is, I believe, an ion torpedo coming back at me. Yep.
Well, you're ionized.
I am ionized.
Now that you're ionized, you're going to be closed in on.
Yes, but I do get to shoot again, which is quite nice. I get to
Not the
double
best
tap.
shot though.
No, it's not the best shot. I mean,
And Wilson still has the focus, so
yeah, and he still has M98 to get me to re-roll that into a crit though. So that actually backfired a little bit. So hit crit there.
With 6
A little
shields,
bit.
is re-rolling into a crit really that bad?
Oh, blanking out and taking both though.
Okay.
That I'll take that as a good
I'm
exchange.
amazed that got through actually.
Yeah,
I know
me too.
it was like second try at it, but it worked.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, throw more dice at your opponent until they turn away.
I
Just
feel like that
Wilson
might be
has
what
it.
Conor is about to do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a mistake.
Yeah, it's like the well, I say newish ion rules of you can do a bank now. Oh, that'll be fine. I'll do that.
Yeah, and look how close it was
you
as well, though.
Clipped it.
Just clipped it, and that is incredibly unfortunate, especially given the position that I'm currently in. Any other option?
No, if you lose your shields, you don't get to shoot back.
Yeah. Any other obstacle, and that would have been fine.
Now, is it primary guns or is it only going to be the cannon turret out the side?
It looks like he can choose either.
Oh, I think it. Well,
I don't think it really.
You maybe ion and.
Looks like going for the.
I'm not sure what that was.
Looks like going for the ion there.
Yeah,
ionized. So that's unfortunate.
Just go one forward a bit and line up for some bombs, I think.
Well, I think this is ideal. I've now got to think, which way do I go?
I mean, you probably head towards your side of the board, I think, to avoid triggering more than one cluster mine.
That would be the best option.
Oh, Phil, what are you doing?
Forgetting cluster mines, clearly.
I mean, there's a long list of things to try and remember.
Yeah. It's not gone well so far.
No.
And do I get ionized again? Does he?
No,
I'm not ionized and no shields either. So, I mean, it would be ideal if, say, my turret was in the rear to
you can
shoot.
rotate because you're ionized. Here come the cluster mines.
Here comes the pain. So
there's times where I look at cluster mines and I go, it's only one use. I'm not sure if I'd land it. But after seeing Conor play with them, I might give him another shot.
I mean, he managed a double land there, so 2 on me, and I'm pretty sure he did the same against Madbots in their first game as well. Got 2 in, but 4 dice, and that's the final shield gone. It was just one hit from that, but that was
no
incredibly unfortunate.
Do you get fanatical? Yeah, a nice backup, but you are behind.
Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do, but it can be done. It's not insurmountable, especially now cluster mines are gone. It kind of gives me an avenue to come at him with.
Just not good. You weren't going to hit that with a 3 anyway.
Not going to hit that at all. That's an awkward position. Barrel roll away, I think, is the best option. See if increase that range against that ion. Yeah,
that makes sense.
There we go. I think that should put at range 3, so no shots this round.
We're going to see some damage next turn, though.
Oh, definitely. Unless Connor, for some reason, decides to turn up the board. I mean, that'd be nice of
I
him.
don't see why he would.
He's a nice guy. No, he's not. He's not a nice guy. He's coming in for the pain.
We're not in the preliminary rounds. This is quarterfinal.
This is all or nothing here. And where is he putting that turret up?
I think he's putting it facing his board edge, just in case
He
you
is
go
indeed.
around the side of him, which is a smart move. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, the slow play. It is almost a shame that I can't barrel roll and focus. But I've got focus and target lock and the first shot. Also with Fanatical Live, that's going to hopefully help me out a fair amount there.
Get rid of all of his shields.
At worst, I whiff.
Well, that's why you got the lock.
Well, crit's a crit. Gonna spend the lock. Who needs fire control? Fanatical there. And, yeah. 3 hits and a crit. You know what? That's pretty good. That's all shields gone.
Shields are all gone. Wilson does not have quick draws ability, so will not be shielded back.
Oh god! Imagine Wilson with quick draws ability in wartime loadout.
That many shields, that would be mad.
That would be insane. 6. I mean, only 1 evade though, so
yeah, I guess you would be losing them in bigger chunks, but even then,
yeah. And that is 1 damage and an ion.
Oh,
Fun times.
I got him to
half those
ion cannon turret.
I mean, it is. We saw it in season 2 as well.
We've seen it in so many of these one-on-one games. Ion is such good control.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't want to do it, but I'm thinking possibly that I might have to restrict Ion.
No.
It's one of the things, I don't want to do it, but at the same time, I also think possibly. You know what? I'm not going to make the decision.
If people know that it's going to be prevalent, then they can plan around it. You know, there's what's that modification that lets you electronic baffle stuff?
Remove a red token. Yeah,
there's ways around it.
Oh, homing missile shot there. Do I make him roll the dice, or do I say, okay, I'll just take 1?
I think he probably just take the 1.
Yeah. Problem with homing missiles, he gets 2 charges at it.
Yeah, so next turn he's going to roll.
Yeah.
Was it 4 dice with that?
4 dice. It is incredible. The control that Conor has been able to... Obviously, I've not flown particularly well. I'm not going to lie. There are a few...
What's he hit you with? He hit you with an ion torpedo.
Multiple ion cannon turrets.
Ion cannon turrets.
Homing missile.
Home missile and the...
And customize.
So he hasn't actually shot at you with the regular guns.
No. He's used literally every other upgrade, though.
Yeah.
It's been unfortunate for me. A couple of landing on that rock was definitely
the rock, and then probably just going the wrong way, forgetting about the custom mines.
Yeah, it's definitely something I've learned is be better, essentially. But it's one of those things. You know what? I had an absolutely wicked time. M9G8 is so good.
Yeah.
I think that's just 2 with Fanatical there. Not going to be enough to take him out. There's an evade. But it gets Conor down to 3 health.
I mean, considering how much health he started on, that's not bad. But here comes the second homing missile.
In any other game, I would have won at this point. But yeah, home missile. He's got the target lock. He's got the focus. Unlike the camera. And that is game. Well done, Conor.
Yeah, well
blew
played.
That incredibly well. Yeah. Such a tough matchup. That ship watching it through the group stages.
If you're not dealing with one of its problems, you're in trouble, and it's got a lot of problems on board.
Yeah, there's just so much that you've got to take into account there. It's just really, really tough to contend with. But yeah, well done to Conor, our first semi-finalist making it through there. So obviously we don't know who your opponent is yet, but you will be facing off against the winner of either Fraser or Andy. So both ships there, quite interesting and going to be quite fun to come up against. But James, thank you very much for joining us for that. I hope you enjoyed watching your favoured resistors continue to dominate.
Oh, I very much enjoyed watching you lose, yeah.
Thank you very much. No, it's great to have you on board. And guys, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, we do have the affiliate link for Element Games in the description below if you are looking to pick up some new modelling supplies. Worth checking them out. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.